Hi, I'm Nick from Beer-Gineers Beer Reviews, and today we have got DDH Spur Triple IPA, a TIPA coming in from Pollys. I am really looking forward to this. Just before I get going, so a couple of you have commented in the comments, which has been really appreciated, saying you like the fact that we are straight to the point. But just forgive me, I'm just going to go on a little bit of a rant here. By the way, this isn't the first beer I've had in the evening, but I'm going to be trying to do my best for you and being objective. But I just want to talk about triple IPAs. So Tippers are my favourite beer style, and I really did have a concern last year when Rishi Sunak's sort of new tax regime with alcohol was mooted. There was some scare stories basically saying, is this the end of the triple IPA? You know, how is this going to affect the craft beer scene? To the point where I was pricing up, all the sort of brewing gear and all that sort of stuff to think, because triple IPAs are my favourite beer style. I just love the intensity. Obviously, the kick off it as well is something that I love, but just the pure intensity of the flavour. Now, my partner in the channel, Emmett, he enjoys the better of both worlds, so he will, quite happily session all day long. And there's something to be said to that. But for me, I really do like that short, sharp shock, as I say. So, it doesn't appear to have transpired in the sense that we still have triple IPAs. But what I would say as well, in conjunction with the tax regime, there's like a fashion thing as well, and this winds me up in the sense that, and I listen to beer podcasts and that sort of thing, and people are saying, we've moved away from triple IPAs and that sort of thing, to suggest that it was just a fad. For me, I remember first having triple IPAs, and it was like, oh my god, just the sheer intensity. And they are becoming a rare breed, I have to say. So Pollys, I think these were some of the first triples I had, and then Daya rarely do triples, but when they do, oh my god, absolutely amazing. I haven't seen a Daya triple for a long time. So yeah, I am concerned we're not seeing enough tippers, enough triples. I know Vocation have just released one earlier in the week. But anyway, rant over. Let's see what we got. So, this is DDH Spur Triple India Pale Ale, coming in at 10%, brewed with Azaka, Citra and Simcoe. So interestingly, I have, watch other reviewers, and sometimes you'll get like what I like about tippers is that pure intensity. And sometimes the most intense beers, you don't get that much of an aroma. When I do that, I get some, but like I say, it's I've just done Tamagotchi Graveyard by Azvex, a dipper. And when I poured that, I got a distinct aroma. When I poured that, then I didn't, but when I wafted it, I did. But anyway, so what we got? We got 2 fingers of dense whitehead. We've got a very opaque, sort of thick yellow gold beer. Let's get the aroma. Ooh. So that is very strongly reminiscent of very overripe peach and mango. So overripe soft fruit is what I'm getting off this. No dank. It's just very strongly overripe peach and mango. Not much citrus. Let's go for the body and carb. Ooh. Wow. Okay, so the body is actually medium. Yeah, it's not thick. Carbonation is really light. Let's dive in. Let's go for the big old taste. Chin chin. That's delicious. So really nice mouthfeel, really soft. Like I say, only a light body, but actually thinking about it, it's yeah. Okay, so I'm getting really strong, very intense overripe fruits. So overripe mango, overripe peach, not much dank. That's really nice. If I was being critical, I would say maybe a little more bitterness on the back end would be ideal to counterpoint that sort of like sweetness. It's sweet, not, but it's not to the point where it's sickly. So that's done really well. Sometimes you can get tippers and particularly quippers where they're just too sickly, because there's no way you can get a beer up to this strength, 10, 11, 12% plus, without having those residual sugars. So it's pretty well balanced. There is some bitterness coming through actually. So so DDH Spur, TIPA, Pollys. Please do more of these. Daya, all those excellent breweries out there. Please crank out some more of these for the tipper lovers, because they're few and far between into 2023. And people say, well, tippers, too expensive. Oh, I'm not going to pay the amount of money they're charging for tippers. But at the end of the day, you don't need that many of them to get to what you want to get. Rather than just, I'm not a volume person, so I'm not the sort of person who's just gonna. And even back in the day, even as a teenager, I wasn't one for just cracking through, can after can after can, pint after pint. And this is a cracking brew. So I'm rambling, so I'll wrap it up. Pollys, DDH Spur, TIPA. Good job. Maybe a little more bitterness on the back end would have been ideal. So I'm going to give this. I'm going to give this 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10 for DDH Spur, Pollys, TIPA.